Okay, so let's start with some examples. So I have for the first example a dog, a German Shepherd, and when it was 6 years old, it was diagnosed with autoimmune rheumatoid arthritis. What happened? They were crossing Baikal Lake. It's a huge lake in Siberia, and the dog fell through the ice into the cold water, and it got really, really sick. So for 3 months, it was on painkillers, immunosuppressors. Basically, Lance, the name of the dog, it didn't have any function of the hind legs, and the state was so severe that basically the veterinary doctor said, the dog had about 6 months to live. It was that severe. So the my friend Alexei here on the picture on the left, he didn't give up. He started to look and he found us. We had a coMra center here in our city. He got a device and he started doing the treatments. So what he was doing is Universal 3. I will show this protocol, which is treating the entire blood, the key lymph and the blood vessels points in the body. Then he also treated all major joints, because remember, with rheumatoid arthritis, Lance had really pain all of his joints, not just one or two, but all of his joints were so painful. Then he treated the liver, the adrenals, and he did the paravertebral scanning. So first month he did for hours every day. The treatments are very long, and if you open the user guide, if you go to Immunology 1, basically that's what he was doing. It was a treatment in the morning, midday, evening, and before sleep. He was doing all those treatments. Now the dog started to recover in about several months' time. It was walking slowly at first, but then faster and faster. So to cut a long story short, today Lance is 12 years old, and he returned to sports. He actually won several ski juring competitions. I was surprised. It's basically the type of sport where the skier would be pulled by a dog. So he had a very, very active lifestyle. And this is, after he was given such a diagnosis. And Lance, really, this is how we met with Dr. Ulyana, because she was working with the Lance at the time, and she met Alexei and coMra therapy through working with Lance, actually. So smart animal, just, he doesn't talk, but apart from talking, he's a totally incredible dog. Okay, so how do we treat Universal 3? This is the diagram from the human user guide. You can see the points. These are the key major arteries in the human body. And this is exactly the same in a human dog. Just put them in and on 4 and you'll have the exactly same picture. So here I asked Dr. Ulyana to do the treatments. We actually went to her clinic, and this is Lance. We did a video about a couple of weeks ago. So they have a coMra Delta device in the clinic. This is where they do the treatments when they bring animals in. And with the coMra Delta device, basically what you'll be doing is, for Universal 3, you will be placing the device directly on the first 2 points would be the carotid arteries. You just locate in the middle of the neck, on the right and on the left side, 1 minute per point, 5 hertz. Exactly like in a human user guide. Nothing is different. So this is the carotid artery. So the next point would be axillary artery. You can find it in front of the body, in front of the chest, just below the shoulder scapular joint. Right there, yeah. So again, 5 hertz, 1 minute per point, again, on the right and on the left on the body. Then the next point would be the elbow area, again, like in a human being. And because it's a bigger animal, you can move it a bit higher. If it's a smaller dog, you can do it directly on the elbow area, so just inside where Uliana is showing. Again, 1 minute per point. And the last point would be the femoral artery. It's about here, yeah. So 1 minute per point. So that's it. It's really simple. It's universal 3. And for the cat, it would be really simple. Same points, just slightly different body size. Okay, so this is universal 3. Again, really simple to do.